Hey, good morning, guys. This is Jimmy from Primitive Best. I'm out here in my play clothes. Old t-shirt, no shorts. I've got guys that you ever made decisions sometimes and you think, why did I make that decision? I really don't. I've watered plants on the porch and I blew off with my leaf blower trying to figure out what I was going to tell y'all, and here it is. I mean, I'm just going to tell you straight up. And you're going to see a video after this one, so keep watching, by the way. But I had a really unique opportunity to buy a 1969 Camaro Z28, a real Z28. Now you can Google Z28 Camaros and Super Sport Camaros. And you can see the differences. A Super Sport Camaro is it's made just for, according to Google, it's made just to, like quarter mile, race, SS. Excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. I do every morning here in East Tennessee. I've got allergies. A Z28 is made for road, mountain road, I guess, turns, whatever. It's made for that. Now this Z28 that I'm going to tell you about, I don't know, I made videos of it, guys, but I've had the videos for a while, a week or two, and I had a chance to buy it, and I declined. I couldn't sleep. Oh my goodness, I couldn't sleep. I laid awake. I'd only get like 2 or 3 hours of sleep a night. And I got to the point where I was give out. Now the Z28, let me describe the car to you, because I'm not really sure what I said in the videos of it. I kind of pieced some together. But it's a factory hugger orange. It has the factory stripes, factory flat hood. It's a factory 4-speed rock crusher, Muncie rock crusher 4-speed. Has a really unique accessory on it, which is tilt column. See what else. The Z28s had 302s in them. I know you're thinking Ford. No, Chevy made 302s as well, and but it was gone. So, and I think it had like I think Brian, GM TIM38, and his dad had it. And that's where you'll be seeing the video when I start it, after this little introduction here. And I'm sorry for my throat. Brian thinks it's, well, I mean, the motor's been built. He thinks it's a 355. Man, that car will scoot. Oh my goodness. That car will fly. And it needed a little bit of transmission work. I was having trouble downshifting, and I had trouble at one point when I drove it. I had trouble going from first to second, and Brian was in the car with me, and he said try first to third, and I went right into third, then I went right into fourth. I've had several 4-speeds. I mean, I know how they work, but this one was kind of stubborn. But Brian, we got to a turnaround spot there where he lives, and he drove it back, and he's drove big trucks and stuff before, which I never have. And I mean, it went into gear every time for him. No problem. And that, I'm telling you guys, that car scared me. I mean, this went through the gears and that thing would fly. But anyway, the car is, why I was interested in the car. There's lots of Camaros out there. Most all Camaros, Chevelles and stuff like that, they're fully restored. This one has never been redone, nothing. I crawled up and under the car with Brian, and we looked at the floor pans, and it had a few little bitty, I mean, pinhole type holes in the floorboard in a few spots. I wouldn't fix it. I wouldn't have fixed it. I wouldn't have done nothing to that car. Nothing. I mean, when you see it, that's the way it is. I mean, it's. I will say this, and my wife pointed it out to me, which I already knew, but the it had a little boo-boo in the back, on the rear end, around the taillights, and it had a new spoiler on there that the previous owner of the car, painted it. And my wife was saying she didn't like the spoiler, it didn't match the car. And it didn't. I mean, it was, the paint color was right, but it was just too perfect. And I told her, I said, well, I can fix that, you know me, patina style. But everything else on the car, it had a little crack, a few cracks in the grill. I crawled up and under the car, and I mean, and I didn't have a video of it, guys. I didn't. I barely could get under the car myself. I got bad knees. It takes me a few minutes to get, takes a while. So anyway, Brian was under there, and he was pointing out things to me about the car. Everything was clean under there. Drive shaft, everything. Transmission was clean. New shocks and new bushings. New exhaust. I mean, it's just the body. The body was, it is what it is. I mean, unrestored. The word I think I used was unmolested. Insect. Unmolested. And boy, I wanted that car. I mean, I tell you guys, that cruise-ins and stuff, I don't really look at Camaros and stuff. I look at old trucks and, older Chevys, cars and trucks and stuff. But this Camaro, man, I seen something in that car, and Brian and his dad Charlie did too. The deal is, Charlie and Brian, I guess I can say this now. Charlie and Brian went in halvers on it. Charlie, that's Brian's dad. Charlie wanted there's two 69s, okay? One's a SS. That's the one Charlie wanted to keep for himself. Very beautiful car. And the Z28. Okay, now they were both they're both unrestored, but Charlie's 69 SS, somebody had redone the inside. It's beautiful. 4-speed car as well. They're both 4 speeds. And Charlie's car is beautiful, unrestored. I mean, you see blemishes, you see scrapes, all that on his as well. Just the insides are good. But the Z28, I was telling my wife and I talked about it for a long time, about getting the car. And I got to tell you guys, it's a lot of money. It was a lot of money. For us, to some folks, it's probably not, but to us, it is. I'm on fixed income, and I've got to survive on what we make here at home. And so after 2 days, I will say this, my wife did tell me on the way home, she said, "Is that your dream car?" I said, "Yeah, it is." I said, "That particular car, I'll never find another one in my lifetime like that one that I could even remotely afford." And I said, my other dream car at this stage in my life, I mean, I don't care if I won't ever get one, but I'd like to have a 55 Chevy 2-door Post, as far as cars go. Trucks, I can I can name them off, but cars. But anyway, after 2 days of sleepless nights and talking about it with my wife, and I got to tell you, I've done a lot of talking to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, to God the Father. I said, please help me make the right decisions, because there's a lot of things on this channel I don't tell y'all. And, you never know. Let's see. You never know when you're going to have a health issue that is going to be expensive. Okay? I mean, I'm 68, soon to be 69. And, you never know. Like I said, there's a lot of things I don't tell you guys. And anyway, make a long story short, at that night when I drove that car, I was ready to buy it. But I always consult with my wife. We're partners in crime. And she was saying, that's a pretty expensive car, Jimmy. I said, I know it is. But I said, it's a once-in-a-lifetime deal. And I got to thinking about it, and she said, if you want it, get it. Which I guess I was looking for somebody to tell me no, but she didn't. she said, just get it. If that's your dream car, you get it, you know. And that was on our way home after leaving there. And, you know, like I said, I thought about it for a few days, prayed about it a lot. I prayed about it for so long. And I was thinking about it, you know, I'd have all that money tied up into that car. And I got to thinking about other projects I had going on, namely my 66 C10 truck Luke that's over at Brian's, and my 1980 truck. I mean, it's named so far as Convict, but I mean, I bought parts for it, but it's not, you know, I haven't went. I could let it go, but now Luke, I've got so much money tied up in it already, and it's not even, it's still in sad shape. As far, you know, it needs everything, and I bought thousands of parts for it already, but I declined on the car, as I said, and I've kicked myself, and then I've patted myself on the back and said, you done good not getting it. But what I would have done with the car, when you look at it, well, nothing. I'd have stuck it right there in one of these garages. That's what I'd have done. And it would have sat there. And I told my wife, I said, every year it would make money for us. You know, just sitting there if I didn't do nothing. How many times are you going to find an unrestored running with the transmission on Muncie, you know, rock crusher, with a tilt column? The tilt column is worth, and it had an intake in it that Charlie, Brian's dad, he's had a lot of Camaros over the years. Long before I started YouTube, he was doing Camaros, and I mean, I've known him. I've looked at cars that he's had and thought about buying them before, but he knows Camaros like the back of his hand. Anyway, he was pointing out things about the car that was unique. It's got a intake. He said is worth $1,000 to $1,500, and let's see, what else was it? Anyway, brake boosters for those things. Oh yeah, this car did not have. This car was made to run. There was no console. It never came with one. And you know, all it had was a tilt column and an AM radio, and the AM radio hadn't been cut out either. I mean, everything worked except for the headlights, or one of the headlights. One of the taillights didn't work, and they'd just been sitting in a garage, and both of them, both 69s, and I'm trying to tell you all this in a nutshell. Man, that car sounded awesome, and it run great. Oh my goodness. But I declined on it. I've had one other car in my life, well, maybe two, but one in my life that I regret. I didn't have no control over it, but it was when I turned 16, my dad, when he was alive, my mom and dad, when they were alive, I had a chance. My dad knew someone that had a 59 Corvette that the motor was blowed up in it. And remember, I'm an old guy, okay? The 59 Corvette, I think, was $800. The motor was blowed up, and my dad was going to get it for me. And my mom pitched a fit and said, we didn't need it. You know, Jimmy doesn't need that car. You know, and I've always regretted that. You know, my mom not letting me have that car. I mean, it didn't run. My dad, you know, I'm not a mechanic, and my dad, you know, because it didn't run, I mean, he could have just got me the car and, you know, and left it, you know, for me when I got a little bit older, you know, because it's kind of like once in a lifetime deal for me. And, but she wouldn't let me have it. Pitched a you know, little fit about it, and I guess there's a reason behind it. The Lord's always in charge of everything, but I would have still had that car. And of course, I had that 62 Impala Waddy. That was my grandparents' car. I miss it, but terribly. I had it like 37 years. Anyway, if you've had cars or trucks in your life that you wish that you would have gotten or still had or something, let me know in the comments. At this point, I feel really bad that I didn't get the car. but at the same time, I feel good too. Now I told Brian and Charlie, you know, they're, you know, I told them, I said, if I wind up with the car, I said, if I ever decide to sell it or something, you know, happens to me, I'm gonna, you know, Mrs. PIB or myself, you know, y'all have first shot at it back. I said, I'm not going to do nothing to it. But I will say this, the trunk pan, it had a new trunk pan in it, but, you know, at the bottom of, you know, base of the trunk pan, and it needed to be welded in. That's all I would have done to it. That's all I would have done is fix the trunk pan. Fix the trunk pan. Underneath the car, still orange, original color of the car. I mean, it was, you're never going to find one like that. And make a long story short, Brian put it on Facebook and it sold. I mean, it just, my clicker ain't working, but it sold that quick. And you know, the guy that's getting it, I'll let you watch GM TIM38 on YouTube. Maybe he'll explain more, because I'm not gonna divulge very much. But anyway, it's going. The guy that's getting it, that's buying it, has already made a deposit and hadn't even looked at it. He made a deposit, and so he's going to get it and drive it as is, which is exactly the way I would have wanted. I was trying to get Brian to keep it, or Charlie. I said, keep the car. I said, it doesn't need to be restored. You can find restored cars all day long. They're everywhere. Unrestored Z28, factory orange, factory white stripes, factory 4-speed. You know, rock crusher with a tilt column and an AM radio. I mean, it's kind of like bare bones. You know, no console, no fancy frills. This car was made to run, and run it does. But anyway, I didn't get it, and so I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Keep watching the video. Oh, I was going to tell you this too. Trying to show you is give me just a minute to get down. Well, I'm trying to show you in this area here on the Camaro. Charlie was, like I said, he's a Camaro guru. He's had tons of them. But he said, Jimmy, see, there's a little, not on this frame, on the Camaro frame, there's a little bitty pinhole, you know, right here and right here. And he said, he said, if you're looking to buy a Camaro, if you want to see if it's a real deal, of course, check the VIN plate, but you know, the plate under the hood. And I'm having a hard time talking today, guys. But he said that means that it's either a Super Sport or it's a Z28 if it's got the factory 2 little holes right there. I didn't know that. He was going around the car with me. Excuse me, I'm sorry, guys. Explaining all the things about that car and his Super Sport, that you can tell the difference. I mean, you can't pull nothing off on Charlie on a Camaro. I mean, he's had so many of them. I mean, that's why he sticks with them. He knows them. He can look at them and tell if it needs this or needs that. I mean, he's just an expert mechanic, and that's where Brian gets all his smarts from too, is his dad. You know, that's all they do is work on cars and trucks, and had tons of them. So I don't think there's anything else I need to tell y'all, except, you know, I wish I had the car, but I have to look out for my interest, and Mrs. PIB's interest, you know. And, you know, I was thinking to myself too, now y'all's going to think and I don't mean to make the video long, but I was thinking to myself, you know, I'm going to be 69, and really soon. I mean, I don't know how many more years I got. The Lord knows, and even knows how I'm going to die, knows how you're going to die, all that kind of stuff. And you know, how many days we got, they're numbered. But I was thinking to myself, do I want to just tie up a whole bunch of money and let it sit in the garage? And I know it's going to make money, but at the same time, my friends, you know, Brian and Charlie, and they are friends. You know, I told them, I said, I'll ask you first. I just wanted to say that I owned it. But at this point, I guess I'm just going to be glad that I drove one. And you'll see me in a video, you know, a little short clip of me pulling it out of Brian's garage. Now, we went down the road a few miles, and I absolutely fell in love with that car. Absolutely did, and I wouldn't have changed a thing on it when you look at it. Some of y'all might gag, you know, well, why don't you fix it? No. The value of the car, which other people realize too on Marketplace, is that it has not been restored. Hundreds of thousands of 69 Camaros restored. Where are you going to find one like this? And I knew it was unique as soon as I seen it. So anyway, okay, enjoy the video. The rest of it, I'm gonna hush, and I'll let y'all enjoy the video, and maybe you'll see what I'm talking about. To me, it's just perfect. It's just perfect. But you know, you can't have everything, and I got too many irons in the fire anyway, and I've got to, you know, you know, how can you got to be man enough to know your limitations. What's that Clint Eastwood movie? Man's got to know his limitations. I guess that's it. Clint Eastwood movie. Anyway, can't remember the name of it just now. Went blank. But like Clint Eastwood movie. I like westerns. Anyway, y'all look at the video. Let me know what you think, and let me know about Charlie's car. It's the blue one, the blue Super Sport. It's a real Super Sport. And anyway, y'all have a blessed day, and give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. You won't miss nothing if you like and subscribe. My name's Jimmy. You're watching Prime It Is Best. I'm on Facebook, Prime It Is Best, Instagram, Prime It Is Best. I got a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. And I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1, and Facebook, Man on a Budget. And keep watching. I'm fixing to show you the rest of it. Let me know what you think. And I was going to say, let me know if you made if it don't matter what y'all think about the decision I made. I mean, either way, I'm going to be kicking myself, and I'm kicking myself now. I'm kicking myself because I didn't get it, and you know, oh my goodness, this car's drove me nuts. But it was a short trip, short drive for me anyway. Y'all have a blessed day. Continue watching. I'll see y'all. I'll see you in the next video. God bless y'all. Okay. I guess if I don't come back,
You and Brian have run off.
Yeah,
we've run off.
said to hell with it.
Yeah, it does. Sound good.
Hey, look at that. Look at that.
Put it in reverse if you can. I've never had it in reverse. I just went first, second, third, fourth. Charlie and Brian might have to look at that. I don't know.
I'll check out that's a strong little motor. You know I like to what it is. Well, Jimmy, you know what it is now.
Yeah, I know what it is. I know what it is.
Might make you sleep.
It won't. It won't.
Well, I just, like I said, I want you to crawl under the damn thing, you know, see all the little issues.
Yeah.
I said if it was perfect and super damn solid, it'd be $60,000.
Hey, turn it off.
I mean, like I said, Jimmy, you need to go and take 50 off this car.
I did.
All you got to do is sit up there and you got it.
Hey, wait, hold on.
I'm telling you, that's going to be the coolest car other than mine pulling it. No. But if them both pull up together, they know, I can tell Jimmy, they can be a $57,000, $75,000 car over here. They're going to be looking at this. I mean, they ain't going to look at that slick car. Yeah, I got to try to get this other blue headlight.
Oh, this old paint.
What's that little spot? Yeah, you can see it. Oh, that's where that pillar meets that. Yeah, that's where it's supposed to be right there. Mine's like that.
Bailey, don't take those
For some
off.
reason, I don't know why that would be.
That comes down and meets that rock or what it is.
Yeah, this is a separate panel.
Yeah, mine, but you
Here's
look
where-
at mine always the same
you see
way.
this edge? That's where that panel goes over top of this, but I don't know why it's pulled out. I have no idea. Why?
Oh, can you turn down and see if the radio comes on? But you
I
have to
don't
mash the
think it
clutch.
does.
What is
Oh, okay.
The radio,
What?
factory radio.
I have no idea.
I don't think it will because you got that tape player hooked up. So I'd say
This is the
hooked
most
up.
I've looked at the car.
I'd-
I didn't even look at it last night. It was storming. And
Put it.
Find neutral, but
Oh, I don't know. Just turn it on and see if the radio come on. It might. If it don't, I mean, I understand.
Check see if there's a wire going to it. I don't know. If there's even a hot wire going
That'd
to
be
it.
something, wouldn't it? If it started playing oldies but goodies.
they'll-
I've done got speakers on that.
it
Oh,
won't even change the station.
Oh.
I mean, you could turn it.
yeah, who the hell knows?
Bailey, honey, you're going to
Okay.
sit on or get off.
Okay, turn it off and make sure it's in. I guess make sure it's in gear. Oh, emergency brake
Emergency
works.
brakes on. That's got a new cable all the way back, and that rear end looks like it's been going through. I'd say all the brakes are good.
Well, like I said, in this thing, I just give $1,000 for a tilt wheel to go in that black car.
Hey, mash the brakes,
Yeah, my,
please.
Yeah, if you don't buy it,
I know they work because I followed Troy home. Well, I know where I need the bub problem. His bub over there. So give me the keys.
Yeah, it may be.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought.
No, just this one comes on and then your blinking light. Now they may come on here too. I don't know. We'll look here and see.
Okay. Okay, guys, what do you think? What do you think? 69. It's a real Z28 69. It's not. It's not numbers matching. The 302's gone. It's got a 350 in it, and this car will move. Brian took me for a ride in it, and I wish I could have recorded it, but there's a lot of horsepower underneath here. It's a 4-speed car. 4-speed needs a little bit of work, and Brian and his dad Charlie might work on it a little bit. But this is the insides. It's got a factory tilt. The interior light works. It's a survivor car. It's got dents. It's got bad places on it. It's just my style. If I was going to have a Camaro, this would be the one I'd want. It's had some boo-boos back here. Had some boo-boos. It's been fixed. You know, kinda. Needs a new trunk pan, and it's already in there, but it needs to be welded up. Let me go look at I want to look at Charlie's car. Hang on.
Then come down one spot and get them.
His is a 4-speed too. They're both 69s. This is a real SS car. Real SS. Beautiful interior. And Charlie was pointing out, see this? That, what do you call it? Graphic like stuff. Can't think of the right word. But it's a 4-speed car too. A little bit, you know, higher end than the Z28. The Z28 I just showed you, it's a factory orange and white car, 4-speed. His is kind of patinaed up too. I mean, it's never been messed with. I mean, really. dents. You see them fixed up all the time, but you don't see any. You don't really see any in this condition. You know, unrestored. Now the interior's been restored, but that's it. What a beautiful car. Charlie's keeping this one. And I might be getting this one. I don't know. Thinking about it. I'm going to talk it over with my wife. I guess if you're looking for one, I mean, when's the last time you seen a factory orange and white? It says on the cow tag, orange, Hugger orange, Z28, factory 4-speed's got a rock crusher in it, and a 12-bolt rear end in it. This car runs. It's scary runs. And patina style. I wouldn't paint nothing. That's a factory hood on it. And it's just a really cool car. And I learned a little trick from Charlie. Charlie is a Camaro expert. So he was telling me there's, I don't know if you can see it or not. Anyway, there's 2 little holes right here, little bitty holes. I don't think you can see them. Let's see if I can figure out how to turn on this. Hang on. Trying to show you. I can't see nothing. Have to get a flashlight, but there's 2 little holes there, and Charlie was saying that means it's a Z28 or a Super Sport. And Mrs. PIB was asking him, well, how come it's got that? And he said that's for the exhaust hangers. I think that's what he said. Don't quote me on it. I was too busy looking it over. It's been touched up a little bit. I mean, all this stuff is real, but it's, you know, it's took a little lick here on the back. Not bad, just a little. See the bumpers took a little lick, but they fixed it best they could. And you know, I just think it's a really cool car. And to find a Z28 in this condition is pretty rare, unrestored. Let me know what y'all think. Woohoo! What's good looking old car, ain't it?